Welcome to a guided meditation for self-forgiveness on Declutter the Mind. At any time during this practice, if it becomes difficult, you can go back to noticing and watching the breath. And even if you need to pause the practice within the app, do it. Take a break from the session and bring yourself back to the breath. Don't allow yourself to become lost in thought or allow your mind to get away from the practice. And so with that, find your seat. Sit comfortably with an upright posture and close your eyes. Begin here to breathe slowly and deeply. Place your attention on how you are feeling in this moment, both emotionally and physically. And try not to analyze what you are feeling, just be in the experience. Acknowledge your emotions in a gentle and loving way. And so we're not trying to resist or change how we feel here. We're just becoming curious of this feeling of remorse and regret for a few moments. And so mindfulness means acceptance of the present moment, whether that is our mood or what we feel. It's normal to feel remorse or regret for past mistakes. And it's normal to feel like we can't forgive ourselves. But if it becomes unbearable, steady your mind by bringing your attention to the breath. Notice the physical rising sensations in the chest with the inhale, the falling sensations with the exhale. Let's not allow thoughts of helplessness to distract us. Instead, maintain an open awareness on the breath and noticing the feelings of regret and remorse come and go as you leave your attention here for a few moments. And as you sit here watching the breath and each inhale and exhale with an open awareness, it's good to remember that there is no set length of time a person will experience remorse or regret. Time doesn't always heal the pain of remorse and regret over past mistakes, but it does help lessen it. Patience is an important virtue to remember here. And so healing these feelings takes time. But starting by forgiving yourself helps start the healing process. Self-forgiveness is the first step to managing these painful emotions you may be experiencing right now. And so just continue to place an open awareness over the breath, noticing all of these sensations of breathing, the air going in through the nose, the air leaving the mouth on the exhale. Again, noticing the steady and calming sensations of the rising and falling of the breath. And as you watch the breath, it's normal for images and memories and feelings to come and go. You may also notice other feelings such as pain, anger, love, fear, disbelief, any images or memories of the mistakes that you are struggling to forgive yourself for. Let's not get caught up in the story of them. Let's not get caught up in thinking of them or becoming lost in thought. We just want to allow them to pass on their own. Allow them to enter our stream of consciousness and then pass all on their own. Again, it's important to have some acceptance here. Resistance and trying to add or subtract anything here only creates more suffering. When we can have an open awareness of the present moment without any judgment and with acceptance, we can find tranquility and peace. And if it helps to steady your mind and stop it from wandering, you can count the breaths as they pass. So the in-breath 1, the out-breath 2, until we reach a count of 10 and start the count over. And if your mind wanders or becomes lost in thought, we simply start the count over and count the breaths again. And so notice if you are adding a story to the remorse and regret you are feeling, adding a story to not being able to forgive yourself. It's important here to just notice the feeling of remorse and regret, to just notice the gravity of it, to notice where we physically sense it most, all without adding anything to it, all without adding a judgment, examination, or story about it. The story of the remorse and regret is separate from the feeling itself. See if you can truly see and be mindful of this feeling without the story. And again, at any time, if this becomes too intense or you get caught up in the story, bring your attention back to the breath. And the final few moments of the practice here, simply let go. Let go of this maintaining of attention on the breath. Let go of anything you've been struggling with in this practice. Let go of anything you've been adding or resisting. And just sit here and allow the mind to do what it wants for the next few moments. And now, open your eyes. Thanks for sitting, and I'll see you next time. Thanks again for taking the time to practice. If you've enjoyed this practice, please be sure to like and subscribe. You can also join and become a member and receive access to courses and more. Head on over to declutterthemind.com for more and download our free iOS and Android app.